Now that we've figured out our template, this is what it's going to look like for whatever stock that you have. This is an example of Apple. And so you can see what's called, this red line is called the line of best fit, and that's the line that it shows on your template. And what we need to do is we need to write an equation for this line, which is what we've done in class already. And in order to write the equation of the line, which is our algorithm, which is what we're going to use, I need to find 2 points. 2 points that are on this red line, not on the blue, but on the red line that go through this line. Well, one of them is 2005.50. So I'm just going to write down that point, 2005.50. And then another one looks like it's 2011.300. So 2011.300. So now that I have that, I need to write an equation, which is y equals mx plus b. That means the first thing I need to find is the m, which is the slope. All right, so let's go ahead and do that on a whiteboard. I know that it's 300 right here minus 50, the y minus y, over the x minus x. So I've got the, let's get rid of this. Let me draw. So I've got 300, and pardon the really bad drawing, but minus 50, and that's the y minus y on top to find the slope. The y minus the y. And then the other part, the other x's were 2005 and 2011. So I go 2011 minus 2005 on the bottom. So I write 2011 minus 2005 on the bottom, because that is the x minus x. And so that's the x minus x. And when I do that, I just simply subtract the two, and 300 minus 50 is 250. And so then I do that, and I write 250 on top. And then 2011 minus 2005 is just 6. And then I take that 250 and I divide it by 6, and that'll be my slope, which is 41.6. So we're just going to round that to 42. Now that is my slope, that's my m. But now I still have to do y equals mx plus b. So now I plug in my m, which is 42, and I need my x and my y in order to find the b. So I'm going to plug in my x and my y where the x and the y is. And remember, I have 2005.50 is one of my points, and 2005 is the x, and then 50 is the y. So I'm going to write these points here so that you kind of can see what the point is, because this is the x and this is the y. And that doesn't look like an x, so there. So then now I'm going to plug in the y right here, which is the 50. So I'm going to put in 50. And then I'm going to plug in the x, which is 2005. This is really hard to do with like the pad on the screen. If I was using an iPad, I'd be much better at this, but it's really bad. But that's okay, because it's nice and slow for you. So now I just multiply 42 times 2005, and I get 84,210. And I put that there. And then this is just solving an equation. So in order to do that, I subtract 84,000 2010 from both sides. And in order to do that, I'll just write the B over here. Equals negative 84,000 and 160. So now I have my B and I have my M, so I can write my equation or my algorithm, which is y equals 42m minus 84,160. Now that's my algorithm, and it's important that I know that, because now I can find what the price will be in any future year. And so in order to do that, oh, that's not an M right there, that's a, erase that. That should be an X. 42X. There we go. Now I can replace that X with any year I want to find the price for. So let's find the price for 2030. And so I'm going to do 42 times 2030. And then I'm just going to subtract 84,160. So 2030, right there. Man, this is bad writing. And I multiply that by 42, and I get 85,260. And when I do that, and I get minus the 84,160 equals 1,100. So then 1,100 is what the price will be in 2030. And that's my algorithm, which is what I would show my parents, is that if you kept this stock, then it's going to go up to 1,100 by the year 2030. It won't be exactly that, but you can tell them that that's about what the stock is going to be, and it shows you that there's a big increase.